Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us on another episode of the SLUM GODS podcast. We are your hosts. I am Stone Swayze.
I'm Thieves.
Martinez.
And how's everybody doing today?
It's good, man. Good weather. Good weather. Good everything right now.
For real, especially this weather. It needs to stay like this.
Hell yes. It's
It's
fingers crossed. It is going to stay like this.
I got facts. I got facts on y'all. It's going to be a little bit colder next week.
No.
It's not what we wanted to hear. You fucking up our day, Martinez. What's going on here, man?
It's gonna be around 50 or 60 next week. It's gonna be all right. Y'all be all right.
Oh, 50 or 60? Damn, it's 60 right now. We good.
It's gonna be 70 today. So
Okay. So we're gonna get to a few topics. We're gonna run into this with the upcoming mega fight, Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis. Obviously, we've gone over the fight, but now, I know Martinez isn't really into boxing. I'm still gonna call you all on that every single time, just because.
UFC. All that.
But I know Thieves has had some time to analyze, the height, the reach, the speed. So we're going to give our final predictions on the mega fight that's coming up on April 22nd. Get your pay-per-views. Get your tickets. Showtime. I need some kickback from that shit. But anyways, what do we got, Thieves? Who do you think we got winning this one?
Okay, so we kind of discussed this before, but I think I'm leaning towards Ryan still. I do want to point out that you thought there was a possibility that this fight might get canceled. So you did, yeah. And you definitely said the Tyson Fury and Usyk one win.
I predicted that one.
You did predict that one.
Exactly.
But my boy Ryan Garcia, he's not ducking and dodging anybody. I'm feeling confident, more confident. Ryan Garcia has the size advantage. As much as people try to say that size doesn't matter in fights, when you're a professional level, it does. Every inch of reach and height counts. Mm-hmm. And Ryan Garcia has the speed. The only question we have is the power, whether the tank can do enough damage on Ryan, or whether Ryan has the chin to even handle a punch from him. Or is Ryan powerful enough to knock him out? I'm going knockout, 5th round. Ryan Garcia.
Oh, you are so bugging, bro. Okay, fair enough. It's crazy that you predict Tank to get knocked out, even though he's never hit the canvas before.
There's always a first for everything.
Yeah, that's true. I'm seeing fireworks for this fight. I'm enjoying the promo run that Ryan Garcia is doing. He's getting a lot of people hyped for the fight.
He's carrying the hype.
And he definitely is carrying the promo for the fight. Tank is a very soft-spoken person. He's not really with the media shit, which I completely respect. But at the end of the day,
that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Trash. But I can't go against the record. I can't go against the track record. Tank has a way of getting to opponents. I know he takes a couple of rounds off to calculate, but he's faced long, tall fighters before, and he's taken them out just the same. And height and size is not everything, no matter what anybody says.
It's not everything, but it plays a factor, a bigger factor than people try to make it seem.
Oh yeah. No, you got Usyk, who's a small heavyweight that's able to move around and do work on people and get the job done. You have Sebastian Fundora, who was tall as fuck. He just got laid out like last week. So no matter what, once we test that chin. Once we test that chin, we're gonna see what's really happening. When we test that chin, we'll see what's really happening. But I got Tank by 8th round knockout. So we'll leave it at that, and then we can move on and just let the event speak for itself.
Yeah, let us know down below who you guys have. Are you even gonna watch the fight like Martinez? It's probably not gonna watch it. So
Nah, I don't even care. I don't even care about it.
I got Garcia 5 and Swayze. What do you have? Tank
Knock
in?
out an 8.
Knockout in the 8th. Okay.
Mhm.
I think mine's a little more far fetched. I think yours sounds a little more realistic, but I still believe in mine more.
I got a draw. I got a draw fight. No one's gonna win. All right, it's gonna be a draw.
You got to draw.
That would be nice. So let's move forward here. We got the NBA.
What I care about. The NBA.
Wow.
The playoffs start next week. I'm excited. We still got to deal with this whole play-in tournament, but I feel like it's going to probably be the best playoffs in a while because every team have a chance to win. And do y'all agree or what?
Not really.
As far as the play is concerned, that's my cat, by the way. Again, he always interrupts my shooting. As far as
he likes to be on camera. Just
yeah, for real.
No, I feel like
lingerer, man. He's fucking lingering.
I feel like it's really 6 teams in the West that can possibly win this championship. Right. In the East, I think it's only 2 contenders, but in the West, I think it's like 6 teams that got a guaranteed chance to win.
That's true.
I mean, I overall think it's West this year, no matter what. It's gonna be West. It's got to be the Western Conference. They're the most on fire, and
I disagree. I think as far as the play is concerned, the Bulls about to get clapped. DeMar DeRozan's daughter is not going to be able to make it into the next game, which is an automatic nerf. She was the only reason why they won the last play-in game. Miami Heat's going to win, so I got the Miami Heat going on, and then
time out. You got Miami Heat winning?
Yeah, easily.
Come on.
DeRozan's daughter not coming. It's a wrap.
Come on, man. Come on, man. We from Chicago. Live in this area, man. We Chicago people, man.
So what the fuck?
That team right now is ass, and they should have lost against Toronto.
They damn near did. No, okay, no.
Hey. Matter of fact, hold on for a sec. Hold on for a sec. I'm going with my boys tonight, you know.
Oh my god! I fuck with the hat.
Right. The Bulls winning tonight. I know I got the San Antonio sweater on, but Bulls are winning tonight. Guarantee that shit, man. I don't really care about what's going on in the West because it's really up to like Phoenix and Denver, but those teams like Memphis, he's killing right now. Memphis is killing right now, man. But
what did I tell you? I told
like,
you on my
since John Moran got back from his whole suspension, they've been killing. But Phoenix undefeated with all 3 of them playing. So it's hard to say.
You know how that should go. You know how that should go. One person gets injured, then the Suns fall apart. So
if Chris Paul gonna get injured, that's Chris Paul. That's what he do in the playoffs. You know, he old, like, but they still got KD. Like, it's an amazing team. So
that's crazy. It's a whole fucking super team, man.
There's 4 stars on that team. 4.
Yeah, I think the Warriors.
DeAndre Ayton.
Ayton is some way up a
star, boy.
I'm a star, but
this year. His numbers was nice.
He's not a star.
Only reason you don't get enough touches because you got some of these scorers on that team. If he's the key guy on that team, he will have more points.
Yeah, I mean, I think as a 4th option guy, I think he's a star in that sense. If he was by himself on the team, I wouldn't consider him a star. But you have to remember, if he's the 4th person, 3rd person, he's better than anybody's 3rd or 4th person that are
really. They only got 2 stars on that team because Chris Paul ain't a star anymore.
Chris Paul is a guy that can.
Chris Paul is washed, bro. Stop it.
No, I'm not saying that.
Chris Paul's washed. He's not a star.
I'm not about to say that. What I'm saying, Chris Paul Rose is the leader of this team that can get people in their spot. He don't need to score 20 points to win. All he need to do is make sure everybody's in their right spot and play defense. Chris Paul, that's all Chris Paul need to do. It's really Devin Booker and Kevin Durant that need to show up. So that's my opinion.
Fair enough.
I think we're still sleeping on the Warriors. I think a lot of people are trying to underrate them, which is kind of ridiculous considering they had the Steph injury, the Andrew Wiggins mysterious like 2-month hiatus where he just, or maybe even longer, he missed like 30 or 40 games.
Damn.
The problem with the Warriors, though, they've been losing at away games a lot. I think they got the worst record for away games. It's
Yeah,
not, but it's still the playoffs. So you're right, it's the playoffs, and Golden State not step up in the playoffs. So
not to mention, okay, so Sacramento is third in the league right now, in the West,
Yeah.
and the Golden State Warriors are only 4 games behind that, and that's with the Steph injury, with missing Wiggins most of the year. Like, imagine if they had their full team that entire year, they would easily be top 3 or 2, and would we be?
They haven't had their full team, so you think they're ready for the playoffs? Or every team been with each other for a long time? You know, been playing together, gelling together. Like Wiggins been out for how long? You said 30 games.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's been going through, but maybe he's still going through that stuff. You know, it's hard to say, but I don't think Golden State winning this year. I think they make it to the at least second round or probably the Western Conference Finals.
Okay, so as far as the answer to your question is like how he's been out for so long, how are they going to gel together? Is that what you asked?
Yeah.
Okay, that group that they're playing has still played more games than anybody in the West together. Like,
not Denver.
Chris Paul,
bro.
Well, maybe not Denver, but
how many times
that's
do I have to
debatable.
say this? Denver is trash in the fucking playoffs. They are terrible in the playoffs.
But we don't. What did I say? You never says anything about the number 1 team in the NBA. They the number 1 team in the NBA right now.
They are not.
They've been the number 1 team for like the past 2 years. And
Milwaukee Bucks are. The Milwaukee Bucks are. We went over this one.
We're the best team in the West. They're the best team.
Okay, I was gonna say the Bucks have always been the best team, but everybody I don't know why everybody just overlooks the Bucks.
I just said there's only like 2 teams that can possibly come out the East, and Bucks are one of them, and Boston. Everybody else is in the East. I mean, I want to say Philly, but Doc Rivers don't have his track record ain't.
For real. And not to mention James Harden doesn't really have a good playoff track record either. He's probably
I don't know. He made the playoffs for 14 years in a row. So
he's been trashed 14 years in a row. in the playoffs. He had 1 good year, but that's when Chris Paul got injured and they lost to the Warriors. They lost that lead.
And that was a good series too.
It was great.
Chance on that one.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be Boston and probably Phoenix. If Phoenix play right.
I'm gonna guess. I want to go with the Suns though. They're just too good. I'm gonna still stick with the Warriors. And I'm gonna go Bucks. But I think the Bucks will win in the finals if that happens.
Okay, so the play-in tournament is ending today.
Yeah, today.
Yeah, so today is the last games for the final 8th spot for both.
Bulls versus Miami, and then it's OKC versus Minnesota. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, what y'all think about that fight during the Timberwolves though? That y'all seen it?
Rudy Gobert.
It's pathetic. It's just like, bro, it has to seal as to why like that was the worst trade in NBA history. I feel like it has to be up there.
I mean, they have a chance to make the playoffs. Is this the worst trade? Because they wasn't in the playoffs last year.
They were in the play-in yet last year, and they won that game with Patrick Beverly crying and.
Oh yeah, I remember that. But
yeah,
I mean, it's still Rudy. Rudy's a decent defensive player.
He's not worth 5 first-round picks and multiple players trading your whole future.
I think they need to trade Towns. Towns is not living up to. Wow, sorry. He should be making.
Bro,
you know who Towns is? Towns
is crazy.
Anthony Davis in New Orleans. That's who he is right now. He got all the talent in the world, but can't get past that hump. That's who Towns is. He need to get traded. He's been there.
They don't know. They didn't really know. They didn't really build around Towns. I think they're trying to go big. I mean, they had Kyle Anderson, Rudy Gobert, and then other than that, who's their who's their backcourt though? They don't got nobody.
They got Anthony Edwards. But he's more like a
Michael Conley. Michael Conley was going off.
He's pretty good.
He's actually good for that. But I'm thinking like, damn, look what Towns been on there for what? It's been 8 years now?
Yeah, I mean,
How many times they made the playoffs? About 2 times. It's time
yeah.
to get rid of him. That's all I'm saying. He's not good for your franchise.
But it's kind of too late now. They made that. They traded all their picks for
And get your
freaking
picks
for
back for time. And get your picks back for him. Mm,
man. That's a rough spot for them.
it is.
They're
They're poorly
definitely.
ran.
They're probably the second worst franchise to me. So
Yeah, if
They
they
got to
don't,
be up there.
if they don't do something this year, I mean, they're probably not, most likely not going to do anything this year. So I'm guessing they're probably going to do like a rebuild phase after this year because Cat's probably going to ask for a trade. Rudy's probably going to ask for a trade.
No, I doubt it.
no, none of them.
You're
No.
making too much money. Making too much money.
Both of them making too much money.
It's too much drama, though. It's too much drama. You have to realize the psychological effects that has on the locker room. That like if you're not an actual unit, if you guys are against each other, you're not gonna win a fucking championship. It's just not
You
gonna
got to
happen.
think of it like this, though. I don't think it's the players; it's the franchise. This has been going on for years. So why did D'Angelo Russell talk shit about them? A lot of people talk shit about this team. Even was Wiggins part of them too? Like
Yeah, he got drafted to the league.
everybody talks shit about this team. They was the franchise. You can't blame them.
If you go back to like Kevin Garnett and how they fucking ruined his first part of his career,
They
where
had,
he didn't want to leave at all, but they weren't doing shit for him to put him in position to win. He had to go to the Celtics.
They had a great team there. They had what Sam Cassell and them at the time.
Latrell Sprewell.
And they got rid
They
of
were
it.
hooping. Yep.
They wanted to sign some of them. It was just
So
so
it's poorly ran for a long time now, and I feel like that trade was like the final blemish on this whole little experiment they tried to do.
Yeah, I'm not blaming the players on this. I'm blaming the franchise, like Charlotte, for example, too. I'm blaming Michael Jordan for that. For New York,
See, you just literally said it.
What?
You said you blame Jordan, so therefore he's not the GOAT of basketball, and it's LeBron James. So I'm glad we came to that conclusion. I appreciate
you. He's not the GOAT. I can say that.
Do we have any hopes for the Bulls making it into the at least the Eastern Conference Finals?
Oh no, finals no finals, but
playoffs. Stop capping.
The playoffs, yes.
Yeah.
But Eastern Conference Finals, no. I already got Boston and Milwaukee.
Okay.
I was gonna say they wouldn't be able to get past the 76ers. They're not getting past.
Semifinals?
No.
Damn. I
don't think
they did in the first round.
They cannot beat the first 4 teams. You think they're beating Cleveland? Cleveland they might have a chance against. But
No.
Cleveland's hoping right now.
Wait. Come on. Any team in the West got a chance to win. They just can't beat Boston and Milwaukee. Every team can go to the next round. They're not facing Boston and Milwaukee.
No, they will not get past the 76ers.
Y'all are sleeping on the Grizzlies, boy.
Who?
Y'all are sleeping on the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies are going to be the dark horse. It's either the Grizzlies or the Kings. They're going to be the dark horse candidate for these playoffs.
I'm not sleeping on
that. I'm telling you right now, Warriors about to clean up the Kings nice and easily.
Fuck no.
I don't know.
Go 5 games.
It's gonna be up to matchup. It's gonna be a matchup. It's gonna be weird. So
yeah, hell yeah.
And they all too fast for Draymond. Draymond's running.
I'm not gonna lie. This year's playoffs is probably the most competitive it's probably ever been.
That's what he was saying. I agree with that. Like this will be the best playoffs in a while. Every series on both sides should be super competitive.
Even the play-in is like extremely competitive, which is kind of crazy. Like when the play-in first started, we knew who was going. We knew who was going to be winning. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's a toss-up as to who's even getting in the playoffs, and then from there, who's going through the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Boston can fuck around and get clipped.
Anything can get clipped. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Anything. Is Milwaukee not shooting right because they got to start off?
No. Milwaukee is not getting clipped.
I'm just saying, Milwaukee. Every team have a weakness. Milwaukee, Denver got a weakness. every team got a weakness. So any team can use that weakness to win. Denver,
Yeah.
if Milwaukee, if they don't shoot right in the beginning of the game, they most likely gonna lose. So
Mhm.
if Giannis don't get started in the beginning of the game, they're most likely gonna
But
lose the game. So
Giannis is a different. He's a
yeah,
different
he's
beast,
a
though.
different breed. He's a different breed. So,
He's a different
so,
animal. He don't need to shoot. He'll just shit on your head.
yeah,
All right.
he,
Well, with that being said, let us know what you guys think down below. Who do you guys have coming out of the West and the East? We're definitely gonna retouch on this topic probably in a few days after we see what happens with this play-in.
and
Um,
they put my head back on.
the other team with the better record, you probably should have kept the other one. I mean,
Yeah.
that's fine.
When Bayama sweepstakes,
They at home like me. I'm good with San Antonio.
That's true. That's true.
they're gonna get one Bayama. They're probably gonna get one.
So that brings us into our next set.
I hope that happens.
Yeah, they're
hope it
probably
does
gonna
too.
get him.
No, they got a 14% chance. I mean, that's not really
They're
high.
probably gonna get him. They tanked hard as fuck this year.
They didn't tank. They suck.
They,
So they sucked and then they tanked because they realized they sucked.
They suck.
No, I think because like at the beginning of the season, I don't want to get too off topic, but at the beginning of the season, Greg Popovich was like, "Don't put any money on us winning anything." He said that before a single game was played. I'm like, tank.
Hell yeah.
He did say that. So
All right, so let's get into our last segment of the day. We have our continuing theme of Ask Reddit. As soon as I find my captures that I have. And for our first question of Ask Reddit, we have posted by Z -A capital T C H.
he get
That
a
is-
he get a one.
That's a 0 for me.
What?
What are the saddest songs you have ever heard?
Oh no.
What do you mean sad like trash like sad that made you cry?
Both. They could be any. Just the saddest songs.
All right, I'll go first. For me, it's gotta either be "Cats in the Cradle."
Okay. Which is interesting because I don't think that's supposed to be a sad song, is it?
It's a
That's
fucking
in the growing up.
It's a depressing ass song.
It is.
"Cats in the Cradle." Sing about me dying of thirst. Damn near makes me tear up every time I
Really?
Yeah. Sing about me dying of thirst. And damn. There's gotta be a third.
There's a
song.
bunch. I think there's a bunch you're missing.
I don't know the name of the song, but it's a song made by Amy Winehouse. It's so depressing. I'm just trying to think of the name of it. I haven't heard it in a while, but when I heard it like around the time she died, and I was just listening to it.
Love is a losing game?
Huh?
Love is a losing game?
Maybe.
Back in Black.
No, not Back in Black. That's not
Back to Black or whatever.
Maybe. I don't know, but if I can think of the name of that song, that's the saddest. It's one of her songs,
Okay. We got Dance with My Father. We can put that up there.
Luther?
Yeah, Luther. That one's sad. We got Alone Again by Gilbert. What's his name? Naturally. Gilbert O'Sullivan. That gotta be up there. Tears in Heaven by Eric Clapton. Come on. We missing something. Y'all gotta do research on the
great song.
Which one? Tears in Heaven.
I don't try to partake in listening to depressing ass music a lot of the time. I don't like to be fucking
That's true. So I'm gonna go Alone Again Naturally though. That's the saddest one I've heard.
Yeah.
That shit's just overall depressing.
I was gonna say Vincent.
Is it Landslide?
Landslide
by Fleetwood Mac. That's up there. So yeah,
Landslide.
those are the bangers. See,
Fast Car. Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. That's a
that
depressing
one,
ass song.
yeah, that one's a little sad for me, but overall, everyone will
Take it
find it
off.
sad.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we have our second question of the day by user SHIRORENX 23 2 at best. What's the worst movie that everyone seems to love?
Mm.
The worst movie everyone seems to love.
Um, a bad movie that I love. It's either
No, it's the worst. The worst movie that everyone seems to love. So you think it's the worst, but a lot of people love it.
all those Sharknado movies. Like, how many are there?
Twister movies.
I think those are like meme movies, the
Yeah.
Sharknado ones. But there's there has to
Oh,
be a bunch.
Sharknado.
Sharknado,
Oh,
yeah.
Sharknado movies. Like, really? Like, you made 5 or 6 of those?
Okay.
Person going to the movie and
Hey,
watching that shit.
I think it was intentionally ridiculous though.
Mm,
Like that was the whole point. Kind of like Cocaine Bear.
mm,
Whereas like I haven't seen Cocaine Bear, but that's
mm.
like it plays on that whole concept. Damn.
Actually, no, I got one. Um, what's that movie called? Love and Basketball.
Okay.
What?
It's a toxic ass movie.
Oh
Like,
my god! There's a lot more toxic movies than Love and Basketball. Come on now.
love it. Did I actually sat there and thought about the movie? Like, it's so damn toxic.
Baby
I've seen
Boy.
that.
You see Baby Boy.
That's toxic too. Like,
Way more toxic than Love and Basketball.
black movies are toxic, and we love that shit.
Yeah, a lot of them, especially in the 90s. I just be watching them, be like, God damn, this shit is not unnecessarily toxic. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I've never seen Love and Basketball. So there's that. But I'm gonna have to go Hereditary. I didn't think it was as amazing as everybody said it was.
That shit was so boring, and I agree with
That's
you
what
completely.
I'm saying, bro.
I was-
I'm like, how is this one of the best horror movies to ever be made? It's not.
What movie?
Hereditary with like
I don't think I've seen that.
it was just like a whole bunch of like demon witchcraft, like not like demon worshiping type shit. It just wasn't good. It was,
Right.
but a lot of people were genuinely scared by it. I'm like, this movie's trash.
Okay.
But it's a slow burn. But I mean, same thing with The Witch. I mean, I didn't really enjoy The Witch all the way through. I think it's by the same director too.
Yeah, no, I did not enjoy that shit in the slightest.
Yeah.
I thought I was about to be amazed. Everyone was like, "Oh, this is like you said, the greatest horror movie of all time." I'm like,
You
bro,
talking
this
about
isn't even
Hereditary?
close. Yeah, Hereditary was just trash.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Hereditary.
Okay.
I would say that's a close one for me. Definitely top 3. Number 1 for me is going to be Avatar. Just I get it, like everyone. I get its effects and how groundbreaking it is, but like at the end of the day, the shit just didn't have it. The story was boring.
First one.
The first one.
That was a great movie. I don't know what you're talking about. I love that movie.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like everyone's like, this is the greatest movie of all time. The storyline is basic as fuck. The world, I guess, is okay, but it's not too crazy. I didn't think. I just think if it wasn't for the effects, no one would be looking at that as like an all-time great movie. It's just basic. It's just a regular ass movie.
I mean, you gotta think at the time though.
Same as Titanic.
Yeah.
You know, same as Avatar 2. Avatar 2 was not that good as far as the story goes. It was the visual effects that sold the movie.
I think that's the whole point of the movie though.
Yeah, that's why it's not a good movie. It's not a good movie.
That's just not what fucking
it took them like 15 years to make this damn movie. Like, come on.
And they could have write a better story in 15 years. Now we gotta have fire people of these guys. Like, come on, bro. Just get the fuck out. Just cut it off. Just stop doing it.
I didn't mind the movie, but it ain't the best movie I've ever seen in my life. But I don't mind it.
Fair enough.
All right. Oh, now we got a new challenger. A new challenger. Let's see. New challenger. Where are you? Come here.
Uh,
Baby Nezuko.
All right. So we have our last question with our guest host, our first official guest host.
the hair good and everything.
Yep. Hey, look.
Hey.
Look, they said hi. Say hi.
Hi.
The last question of the day is going to be. I just had it here. Where is it at? Oh. Okay, by user Gab FVCKING Martel asks, "What is something legal in the U.S. that shouldn't be?" Or I guess we could add an extra. Also, what's something illegal that should be legal in the U.S.? We can do that part as well.
Damn.
This is a very philosophical, political
This
question.
is gonna take a while, man. Oh, we gonna get canceled.
Wait, what do you for which one? For illegal or legal?
Things that's legal, like AKs and shit. I'm a pacifist. You know, I don't believe in guns. You know, I'm cool with everybody having guns, but certain guns I don't believe people should have. You see
Yeah.
what's
Okay. I
what's
feel like
going on in the world these days. You know.
Yeah.
Mm,
that's pretty fair.
mm.
I wouldn't agree with it, but like
So
I
so
get
you
it.
would ban like heavy artillery guns or like
Like AKs, like assault rifles.
AKs aren't even allowed in
Yeah,
America.
he's talking about like assault rifles, automatics, and shit like that.
Yeah.
Even assault rifles aren't automatic. They're semi-automatic.
You get what I'm saying?
Some are. What do you mean?
Put a bump stock on that bitch, then it turns into automatic. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like attachment stuff like that shouldn't be.
Man, look what's
illegal.
going on this month, man. I think we had like at least 15 mass shootings, like
yeah,
this month.
yeah.
The month I half. What the 14th today?
Mhm.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So the question is, what's something that should be legal and what's something that should be illegal? Okay.
Yeah. So technically, the actual question, the actual question is, what's technically illegal that should be legal in the U.S. But you could also answer vice versa.
Okay.
Just in case you're having trouble with the other.
Play devil's advocate. Let's see here.
Like I think technically public execution should be legal. In the
That's
US.
terrible.
That's very true.
That's why I'll never be president. I told you guys this before. If there's a pedophile that's for sure been found guilty, they deserve a public execution for everyone to watch. So maybe that will get me canceled, or maybe that will get worse. But that's a true belief. Fact.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
That's crazy.
At the very least, make it a death penalty offense for serious sexual offenses against children.
Yeah.
Yeah, put that on the board.
Okay.
It's a little touchy subject. Might be a little, but I'm sure not too many people would disagree with me.
I think marijuana should be federally legalized.
Yeah.
And I think
All right, you want to go?
capital punishment should be
Say bye.
made illegal.
Yeah, good job.
Not really talking about hurting people.
No, I said I think capital punishment should be illegal. I think the whole concept of capital punishment is not logical, I guess.
So are you saying it should be legal or illegal?
Illegal. I don't think you should kill people who've killed people to make a point.
Why not? Get it back in blood. You gotta listen to it with a little dirt. That's what it is.
Because I think they'll suffer longer if they have to sit with that shit.
No, they won't. Some of those people are psychos.
They will, but some people want to be killed rather than to be in jail.
For the rest of their life, I don't want to be bossed around for the rest of my life.
How would you give a murderer or a rapist something that they want? Don't do that. Put them through hell. Psychological torture.
or literal torture.
I
So I think you just agreed. We should legalize torturing as well. That should be legal.
Yeah, I'm not a part of this.
Yeah, but that's not capital punishment though. Capital punishment means you literally take their life for a life. But what was yours, Martinez?
I don't know.
He said ARs and stuff like that, assault rifles. And
I know he said he would ban automatic weapons, but what would you legalize?
I mean, drugs. Shit, people choose drugs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, let people do them drugs. If they want to die, let them die off of it. It's give them a choice.
Like all drugs across the board?
Everything.
Like heroin.
Let them do it.
What? Wow.
Let them choose their stuff. You know, let them fuck up.
He does have a point. They're willingly doing it. It's not like nobody's stopping. Nobody's saying that you can't go buy cigarettes. And
this ain't The Wire season 3 or season 4 or whatever it was where they created. What did they create? What did he call it?
Amsterdam.
Yeah.
That was nasty, bro. I love that fucking season though. That shit was amazing.
So it was really working at the time.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
No, it wasn't.
They purposely adding the statistic of the drug users because
it was clean. Everybody was on the corner. They was all in this one spot. It worked.
Yeah, but did you see the side effects of that? Like that place was just like literally hell on earth.
He city, but in my neighborhood, I'm good. You know, I don't care about that place. I live here. So
create Amsterdam, okay. All the U.S.
Martinez wants to make Amsterdam.
I would love to do that. Make it safe for people to get higher, do what they want to do. Let them fuck up their life. That's their life. Let them fuck it up.
Yes, that's fair enough. It is a very selective choice. I don't know.
Maybe I want to cope with something.
Oh my gosh.
Nah, I'm joking, y'all. I'm clean.
All right. Well, I guess that wraps up today's episode. Let us know what you guys think down below to the questions. And if there's anything you guys want to talk about, just let us know down below. And thank you for joining us on another episode of the Slum Gods podcast.
Ladies, that's my Instagram right there.
Please like, comment, subscribe, share the videos if you be so inclined, and we'll keep them rolling out. I promise you we're going to stay on top of it, keep rolling these videos out. We just had to adjust our schedules and stuff, but we're going to stay on top of it, all right? All right. Peace.
That's a wrap. Peace.